dropped our standards. So now, up yours. The Daily Mojo.
Yes, when I'm on, it's called The Fat Line. So we're good to go.
The Fat Line.
I cannot believe that Ron does not know what the ball of shino is. Are you not a bowler?
No, I'm not, actually.
Yeah, you put your ball in the old shino and it shines it out.
Awesome. I got you.
Ron's more of a croquet person.
Crochet person.
I will croquet your butt.
I love croquet. Or bocce ball.
Me too.
I love bocce ball.
Croquet. I was forced to play it.
It's been 40 years. Me too. I was actually forced to go grab the balls and bring them back.
Okay, so before we get started on this, and I know the babysitter's coming up, so I'll get to what we want to talk about. But
no, babysitter's not coming up today.
What?
Yep. Sorry.
What? So, don't even get me started on that. I can't freaking believe it.
I have not said a word. Not said a word. So just know that you don't have to hurry.
I'm just going to stop for a second and take a moment. All right. There was a time when I decided I wasn't going to shave. I wasn't going to cut my hair. And I caught a lot of crap about it, particularly on this show. So I would like to say, you lost your scissors and your barber, your hair trimmer. What are you doing? Dude, you got to do something with that. You got to do something with that.
Wait a minute. Today, it's
like a billy goat ass on his freaking face.
Today, look, it's doing the flip backwards.
It's got the curl today, doesn't it?
It does. In the past few days, I've not been able to get the flip. I put enough dippity do in this thing to choke a horse, and today, finally, it's doing. I considered using a curling iron to get it to curl back up.
Yeah,
possibly even doing
using an implemental tool and get rid of it.
Well,
how about that?
What do you? Oh, you're just jealous.
Then he wouldn't look like his promo photo behind him. He wouldn't. Yeah,
it would. Do you know how much it would cost to rebrand?
That picture isn't bad. It's the way it looks now that is. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Do you? Would you like to compare your image to the one on your chewing the fat logo there at the bottom? Because
I don't care.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. I know. I just haven't shaved in a while. That's all. What's your problem?
Well,
just cut
me
the
problem.
Thing.
All right. I have no.
All right.
It's not reversible.
Let me tell you this. The person that says to you, "Oh no, it looks fine," they're lying. Anyway,
that's why I don't go out. That's why I just don't leave the motel.
There's a video that hits my algorithm often, and every time it hits my algorithm, I send it to you on Instagram, which I know you never see. But it's the guy that says he's so pissed about going out in public because when he goes out in public, other people are out in public. He hates it so much.
That's Brad.
I think
That's
of you
Brad.
every time.
Yep.
Every time it hits my algorithm.
There are people out there.
I direct message you that every time it hits my algorithm. So
I'll know who they're from
1,000 times. Yeah. Well, it says
it's true though.
That's the way the app works. It says where things come from. It's called the internet.
It's so damn. I mean, if there weren't people out there walking around in public, I'd be fine with it. But everywhere I go, there they are. Yeah.
All right. So I just want to let you know that there's only one left now. There can be only one, as the Highlander said many years ago. The Oregon lawmakers have overturned a 72-year-old prohibition on pumping your own gas at gas stations. So New Jersey is the only U.S. state still requiring an attendant to fill up your tank. And I'll tell you, you get used to it, man. When I worked in Manhattan every day, I used to take the train out of Trenton, New Jersey. I lived in Pennsylvania, but we took the train every morning out of Trenton, New Jersey. And right around the corner from the train station is a gas station. And I will never forget the first time I pulled in, because the gas was usually cheaper in New Jersey. And so people would pull in. There's always a line. All the train people, pull in, get their gas. And the first time I pulled in, I hopped out of my car. I mean, New Jersey gas station attendant SWAT team arrived. They were everywhere on me. I'm lucky to still be alive. Letting me know that no, you cannot pump your gas in New Jersey.
Don't touch that.
That's
Don't
right.
touch that. Get away from the car.
It was unbelievable. So,
Wow.
but you get used to it, man. You just pull in, give the guy your card, tell him $20, give him cash,
fill her up,
$30, fill it up, and it's awesome. It's awesome. You get really
fill
used
it up
to it
with Ethel. Put Ethel. Fill it up with Ethel.
Ethel, no, don't stay in the car, Ethel. And I was just saying, there's only one left now in New Jersey. So congratulations.
And why is that? And by the way, just so you know, I was listening to this. It was a podcast the other day. It was called The Daily Mojo, and they were talking about that. And I was just no, it was
really,
but no, they didn't explain it nearly as well as you did, and they were also wondering. There were two. I don't know. They sounded like a bunch of jackasses, but they were wondering why. What's the benefit? Why does New Jersey want to keep full service? What is it about holding the jobs for the people? What is it that they don't want people touching their stuff for? What's the deal?
I don't know the answer to that. Although, I guess it would be jobs, right? And I will say that at that particular gas station, the gas was always cheaper than it was in Pennsylvania. That's why That's why I filled it up there. So maybe. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I like it.
I'm glad you could add something to the conversation. Then, thank you.
I've actually participated in New Jersey's gas station attendant filling my car. Have you?
I bet you have.
Not.
I haven't. No. I mean, it doesn't sound nearly as much fun as the armadillo race we did together. But I don't know what that popped into my head for. But it did.
Why are you thinking about that? I mean, I
don't know. I just thought of.
I am part. If you want to bring it up, I mean, we could talk about it. I'm in the Texas Armadillo Racing Hall of Fame. Are you? No. That's something I was victorious at.
I also didn't cheat.
Rules, my friend. I made them change the rules to armadillo racing because it wasn't in the rules, and I won legitimately because it wasn't in the rules. That's what kind of competitor I am.
Ron, do you know how he won?
How did he win?
He blew the armadillo.
Oh, shit.
Nobody said I couldn't do it. So
he did. He blew the armadillo, and they cheated in the armadillo race. I think that full disclosure, and somehow
everybody was unhappy, but I was victorious. That's all I know.
Right,
and it was not in the rules until after I did what I did, and so now you can't blow an armadillo before the race. Who knew?
Right.
Anyway, and speaking of blowing armadillos, Madonna recovering. I hope she's okay.
She's not dead?
Okay. No, she's not dead. She's alive. At least they're claiming she's still alive. She's just suffering from a serious bacterial infection. So,
like Jamie Foxx?
I think that's different. I don't think Jamie is suffering from a bacterial infection. Jamie was just suffering from a serious medical condition.
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry.
That's completely different.
Completely
different.
You're right. You're absolutely
Hell,
right.
Madonna looks like she's suffering from a serious medical
condition. Whoa. She's actually starting to take some of the 3 Cuts to Clown Face off for this new world tour. She said she was going to stop doing some fillers and stuff on her face for the tour. She was pissed that people were bad-mouthing her, about it. But she decided, there was reports that she had decided to change up some of the work prior to this tour. But so she had multiple days in the hospital. What's that?
Right, but is she still there? Because the tweet that I read from @died suddenly said Madonna has been rushed to a New York City hospital after being found unresponsive, and unresponsive means dead.
No, it just means you're passed out.
Unresponsive. Are you sure?
No, you could be alive and be unresponsive. Yeah, of course.
Are you sure?
Go ahead, look it up. 100%.
Not reacting to or being able to react in a normal way when touched, spoken.
Yeah, still alive.
Etc. Unresponsive. Medically mean if someone's not moving, doesn't respond. They are unresponsive. So it can mean just
you passed out,
unconscious?
Brad. You're unresponsible if you pass out.
Yeah.
I think it's
if
dead.
you're unconscious.
I think it means
you
dead.
can think that all you want, but you'd be wrong. So she's still. It said that she's still under medical care. So
Okay.
I mean, Madonna's not going to stay. I mean, the doctors are going to come to her house, right? She's not going to be in the hospital. Well, it's possible she's still in the hospital, but she's still under medical care, and the tour is postponed. All of it, we're fine. And Jamie Foxx, there was a story about. I don't have it in front of me now, but he's supposedly doing better. According to, they're keeping a close eye on him. He's recovering fine. And one of his movie partners said that he talked to him on the phone. Did you talk to him on the phone? Because he said that Jamie thanked him for caring and all of this. And the daughter at one point said, she was all these conspiracy theories. He was playing pickleball yesterday. Was he? Okay.
You can't play pickleball when you're blind or dead.
Okay. All right. You got me. All right. Fine.
I'm just saying.
Apparently, he's still recovering, and I hope he is. I want Jamie to be better. I want Madonna to be better. I don't wish death on anyone. Usually.
Nor do I. I just want the truth. That's all. I just want to know. Do I rush out now and buy a bunch of Madonna CDs so that they're more valuable after she kicks it and I can sell them on eBay, or not?
You don't have them already?
Only half. Only half of them.
So I remember my grandfather told me when the first album came out, man, that was a monster album for her, man. Holy cow.
Holiday. Celebrate.
Oh my gosh.
It's time to have a holiday. It's time to celebrate.
No doubt about it. It was awesome. That's good stuff. That was a monster for her, man. Okay,
it could be so right.
I don't know if your show that you were listening to, what did you call it, Mojo, the Daily Mojo.
Daily Mojo, yeah.
You may have talked about this already, but this story pisses me off, and I don't really know why, except that it just pisses me off. And this is a company that I know you love, Costco.
I love Costco. I do.
I know you do.
I do love Costco.
I know you do.
I love Costco.
And now they're claiming that they're going to start cracking down on people using other people's cards. And
that's not fair.
It pisses me off.
It's not fair.
It's just, what do you mean it's not fair? What's not fair? If you shouldn't be going to Costco if you don't have a membership. Okay, thank you. That's my point. Yes. Okay, so they said they realized since they expanded their self-checkout, which, by the way, another thing that pisses me off is expanding the self-checkout. Why am I not getting a bigger discount if I have to check out my own groceries? How about if you're going to expand the self-checkout, then say, if you check yourself out, you get another 5% off or something. So it makes it worth my while to check out. Otherwise, and they all do it. I was in a Walmart yesterday, 8 billion self-checkout lanes. One lone checkout girl all by herself on the way down in the middle, backed up. It was just unbelievable to me.
And because since you brought it up, because if you're in the self-checkout line, I hate it when they come over with their little ray gun and say, "Oh, I'll scan it for you." No, I am in the self-checkout, so I can do it myself. Why don't you just come over and say, we're afraid you're not going to scan those items and steal them, so we're going to make sure you scan those items. Let's just be honest and tell it for what it is. It's not because they're trying to be nice. They want to make sure you don't steal the 12-pack that's in your cart.
Absolutely.
Tell me I'm wrong.
100%. No, you're not wrong. And they also can see, they have access to what's going through the register. They don't have to come up. They can just check. They can watch, see what's in your cart and see what's going into the register.
Right.
And they have the cameras up top. We're all being filmed.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
And the people at the door who say, we need to make sure you're getting everything that you paid for and that you didn't steal anything.
Yeah, normally they don't check. If you're a white guy at Walmart, you're probably safe. They let you go. I know that's a racist thing to say, but I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen it
all the time.
So, really?
Okay. All right. Yeah, they do.
All right. Then you got to learn how to look.
Just saying.
A lot like not a criminal.
decenter. I'm working on the I think it might be the goatee. I don't know.
So Costco said that because they had expanded their self-checkout, they had realized that more people are using other people's cards. So now they're asking to see your ID. All right. So if your Costco card, usually your Costco card has a picture on it. If it doesn't have a picture on it, then they want your ID. Okay. And okay, so if I use the card to get in to the door, they let me in, right? And then I get goods and I go up to the register and it's not me. I'm using, I don't know, Bill's card. I'm using your card. I'm over at your house and I say, Brad, I want to run up to Costco and buy $100 worth of merchandise. And let me use your card. And I get to the register and they say, hey, I need to see your ID. And I show them the card and they go, ooh, that guy, look at that goatee on that guy. That's not you. Are they going to just kick me out? They're not going to let me buy the goods. They're just going to tell me to get the hell out. Are they going to force me to buy a membership? Which are they going to have the Costco security SWAT team drop down from the giant fans in the lobby and say, okay, we're going to escort you out? I don't know. But
I don't see.
They made a big point of it being at the self-checkout. So here's the deal. If you're using someone else's card, don't go to the self-checkout. Make sure you get checked out with the cashier.
Well, yes. Or as an alternative, if you still want to go through the self-checkout and you're using someone else's card, if you use the excuse when you show them the ID and you say, this is before my transition surgery, thank you.
Right.
What are they going to say?
They can't say anything. You're in today's world, no way. They can. See? They won't be. They'll have to let you through. And I know. Look, I get it. I get it that they want their memberships. They're purchasing their membership. That's how they claim that they keep their prices low. Okay. I've seen your low prices, but that's what they claim. And they're like the third largest retail company in the U.S. Pretty impressive. I mean, they have 69 million members. 125 million authorized membership card holders because you're allowed to have 2 people per card. Thank you. And they talk about their memberships. Now, let me ask you a question, Brad. And I don't know the answer to this. I should, because I am a card carrying Costco member now. I wasn't for a while. I was using another person's card. They had a product that I purchased at Costco, and I was using another person's card. How does me using another person's card once a month, going into Costco, buying one product and spending, anywhere from $20 to $100, that does, I'm sorry, that does not affect the bottom line for Costco. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't believe
No. But because it's $100 a year.
Right. Okay. So the Gold Star membership is $60 a year. And the executive memberships are $120 a year, but they claim that comes with added perks. What are those perks? Do I get to come in an extra hour earlier or something?
No, that's only
are you an executive member? You've got to be an executive member. You have to be.
I think so.
You think so? Brad, you have Costco tattooed on your rear. Are you kidding me?
I don't know what it means. Let's see. Hold on a second. I think I am.
You have your own parking space.
Am I in a business? Yes, business executive member.
Okay.
Since
So
2017.
what are the extra perks with that?
I told you.
What extra perks do you get with
reach around?
How many times do I have to say reach around before the line lands?
Who gives you the reach around? The guy at the front door? The guy trying to hawk the solar panels on the way out? Who?
Doesn't matter if you got your eyes closed. Does it? I mean, let's be honest.
No, but
I don't know what the extra perks are.
When in the process of my shopping.
Well, you get lower prices.
I get my tires cheaper. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I do get my batteries cheaper. That's a weird one. Every time my battery goes south, I take it in and it costs $20, which is weird. That those are not cheap batteries. I know, and it's like every 2 or 3 years.
Is that because you're an executive card member? Because if I go in there,
I don't know.
They charge me more than $20. I'm going to be pissed.
I'm afraid to ask because I don't want the $20 every time I need a battery to go away.
And in fact, I have gone into Costco before without a card. And I stood in line. And I was standing in line to tell the guy, look, I don't have a card. I just want to buy this product. There's one product they sell that I can get online. It's just easier to go to Costco to get it. Okay.
Right.
And Sam's Club doesn't sell it anymore, which is very disappointing. Very disappointing to me. Right. I know. And so, and I've been a Sam's Club member, so I am a Costco member now, but I may drop it because this angers me. But I still want the product that they sell. So I went there and I'm standing in line to tell them, look, I don't have a card. I just want to buy these two things. Let me buy these two things. I see one of the managers and I went to him instead of waiting in the line. Dude, I just want to buy these two things. I don't have a card. I just want to buy these two things. And he goes, well, we're really not supposed to do that. But he whipped out his card, scanned it, let me buy the merchandise. Let me buy the merchandise and got out of there. I was so happy. I was like, you're the man. I appreciate it. So they were very kind. And now after today's announcement, are they going to just shoot me? No. Put the product down and be happy you don't get shot.
Here's the other hack that you can use in addition to saying it's before my transition surgery. The second one you can use is
that works on almost everything, man.
It really does. You can just, that's all you have to say. The second thing you can say, if it's like if you borrowed Bob Johnson's card and they say, well, is this you? No, that's my husband.
Right. Well, they can check that though. They can check that.
What are they going to do? Go check to see if you're married to Bob Johnson in their computer? Well, we have to go check your homophobe. Then you start screaming homophobe and you're in.
No, sir, we're sorry. We're sorry. Anytime you start yelling homophobe.
There's a workaround for every rule that they come up with.
I mean, this is kind of like the Netflix thing, though, right? Because they don't want people sharing the passwords. Same kind of thing,
right?
Same kind of thing. And that just kind of ticks me off too. By the way, bastards! How dare
I hate it when they cut down on my cheating.
Right?
I hate it.
And first of all, they brought me to the table. Netflix brought me to the table, saying, "Hey, share with your friends." And now they're saying, "Oh no, don't share with your friends."
Right. That's a great point. You're right. They did start this whole sharing, 100%. Share with your family, share with your friends. And now they're Indian givers is what they are. They're total Indian givers.
Homophobes.
Bastards.
Homophobes.
That works every time.
Netflix, but it doesn't work when I yell it at the Netflix on the screen, though.
The First Amendment.
Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
Lives here. Watch and listen at thedailymojo.com.